Cooking Papa is a cooking manga series written and illustrated by Tochi Ueyama. As of January 2023, the manga has been collected into a total of 164 volumes, making it one of the longest manga series by number of volumes so far. Cooking manga is a genre of manga where the plot revolves around, unsurprisingly, food in some way. The genre later expanded to anime through adaptations and cooking anime in its own right. While food and cooking have always been commonly seen in manga, it didn't become its own genre until the 1970s, with the release of precursory series like Totsugeki Ramen, Cake Cake Cake, and Kitchen Kenpo, with the genre later being cemented with the publication of Ajihei the Cook. The genre grew in popularity over the decade due to the gourmet boom of the Japanese bubble economy, beginning in the mid-80s, which led to families being able to afford to go out to eat more and enjoy different kinds of food. As a multi-genre category, cooking manga stories can be centered around anything from romance to crime to mystery and so on. One of the more common pairings, however, is the slice of life genre, which is certainly the case with Cooking Papa. Cooking Papa has been going since 1985, first being published in Morning, which is a seinen anthology magazine, basically geared towards young men. The series focuses on Kazumi Araiwa, the titular Cooking Papa. Kazumi is a salaryman, which is the equivalent of a white-collar businessman in Japan, who cooks for his family, friends and co-workers. Each chapter of the manga tends to focus on a specific dish and the steps Kazumi takes to make that dish. Graciously, the manga provides a recipe at the end of every chapter, with simple instructions and optional additions for the reader. In the manga, the technical aspects of cooking and eating are just as important as plot and character development, and the dishes that are featured are not limited to just traditional Japanese food. The first recipe to be featured was an Italian casserole, which is the first dish that I'm going to tackle on this channel, so stick around if you want to see that. One of the things that makes Cooking Papa such an interesting series is its ability to quietly subvert Japanese gender dynamics. Cooking and preparing food at home is generally stereotyped as women's work in Japan, while cooking professionally is seen more as an activity for men. This is why, despite being talented in the kitchen, Kazumi lets everyone believe that his wife Nijiko prepares his meals. I mean, look at him. He's a man. He's a manly man. And his chiseled chin, that'd make even Stan Smith blush. He can't know how to cook, especially not in 1980s Japan. In reality, Nijiko isn't a good cook at all, but she is a hard-working journalist and a loving wife and parent. Kazumi showed a whole generation of readers that men can cook for their families and women can have a career. Despite this, Tochi Ueyama has said that he's had no progressive agenda when writing the manga. His message has always simply been, cooking is fun.
I like both and I hate both.
This message seems to have spread quite successfully, with people such as Iron Chef regular Japanese chef Masaharu Morimoto stating that Cooking Papa has made a large contribution to the culinary industry, with its influence being clear on his own students. Morimoto credits this to the series being more fun to read than traditional cookbooks.
So, to me the same.
我が家の湯沸かし器には安全装置がついてるんだ。だから毎日不完全燃焼した時でもガスを自動的にストップ。
僕でも安心だね。
そう、不完全燃焼防止付きだからな。
あ、パーッとのもパーッとね。母ちゃんは今夜も完全燃焼
もしもの時も安心です。ガス小型湯沸かし。
いつもお母様が
It's clear at this point that Cooking Papa has become something of a cultural phenomenon in Japan. Thanks to its run in a national magazine, chances are that even if someone hasn't read it, they're certainly aware of it, and it's not going away anytime soon. The manga's popularity shows no signs of slowing down. Notably, the manga collaborated with Japan's biggest recipe service, Cookpad, in 2013. This led to several of the recipes from the manga being adapted and updated on the Cookpad recipe website. The manga also garnered a special award at the 39th annual Kodansha Manga Awards in 2015.
春のスペシャルが始まります。みんな、新学期になって1ヶ月になるけど元気してる？じゃーん！今度僕のところでも授業参観があるんだ。聞いて聞いて。
The series' popularity led to an inevitable anime adaptation, which ran for an impressive 151 episodes. The anime aired on TV Asahi every Thursday from April the 9th, 1992 until its end on May 25th, 1995. The show expanded the manga's brisk story to fit into a 25-minute format. Sadly, the show was never picked up for an English dub or sub-release. As for an English release of the manga, well, there aren't any official collections, print or otherwise. However, there is a small dedicated handful of translators that have taken it upon themselves to translate the manga. The project seems to have slowed down for now, but I'll be sure to put a link in the description so you can go see their excellent work for yourselves and enjoy the manga in English.
次はお待ちかねのレシピコーナーです。
The initial airing of the anime was paired with recipe corner segments to help those would-be cooks watching at home. The segments were sponsored by the Japanese Gas Association and featured live-action cooking segments interspersed with chibi incarnations of the characters from the anime. Following the conclusion of the anime, there was a short-lived, totally live-action recipe corner, complete with costumed characters and all. There was even a brief live-action drama in 2008 that's so obscure I can only find a handful of images online.
おいしいホームアニメクッキングパパ。
Well, that about wraps up my summary of Cooking Papa. In my next video I'm going to cook the first dish from the manga, the Italian casserole from chapter 1. I hope to see you back here for that. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, that'd be much appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe, as this won't be the only time we'll be looking at cooking manga and anime. Thanks again, see you around. Cheers!